Good morning. It's 8:22 a.m. on what day is it? Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. So I did actually get up earlier to take Rocket out and then go back to bed. I need to be careful. Rocket's got the squeaker over there. I do need to be careful because my sleep schedule is gradually shifting in a way that's producing ultimately less total sleep because I'm staying up later, but then often I'm not really able to sleep in correspondingly late because Rocket needs to get up, and so I'm getting less sleep cumulatively, and that's bad for my health. So I'm kind of stating as much to myself as to anyone. Rocket, what are you doing? He's tearing a hole in the blanket on the couch. That's what he's doing. I looked over and told him to stop, and he stopped. And then I eyeballed him, and he laid his head down. And he's going to start again in a second as soon as I'm no longer paying attention. Um, there was a lady that I ran into while walking him yesterday that was so to the point with her questions about him that it kind of delighted me because first she asked how old he was, and I said 6 months, and then she said, "Does he bring you lots of joy?" And the answer, of course, is yes, he does. And but I was just so kind of, like I said, bemused by the question, just because that is actually one of the sort of turns of phrase that I've thought about him in the sense of he does bring me joy. And um, Rocket, see what I tell you. I can point the camera over there, I suppose. I can't easily do that now because I still need a new camera stand because my other one's broken, and where I've got it now, it's not as easy to just quickly grab. Mm. But anyway, I was just like the idea that I use that phrase to myself, that he brings me joy, and just for her to kind of use that same phrase out of nowhere kind of surprised me, but in a good way. So, yes, Rocket's doing great. He does bring me joy, even when he makes me get up early and not get enough sleep. But yeah, in any event, obviously my sleep schedule I think is probably affected by stress as well, just given that everything that's going on. Um, and I mean, the thing is too, there's like I know that like the personal impact on me is not high, so I can only just extrapolate from there that I am allowed to feel anxious, but at the same time I need to keep in perspective there are people who are having it a lot worse than me, and I need to not turn my own acknowledgement of my feelings into a way to ignore or dismiss that other people are dealing with worse. So that's a lot going on. So I'm really just trying to do a lot of listening um, to what's going on out there. Um, and again, like I said yesterday, I don't want to pretend like I'm some expert that knows everything about all of this. It's a very complex, dynamic situation with a lot of moving pieces, and so I don't know. But that's why, like I said, I'm just trying to listen to what other voices are saying, and it's a mess out there, right? Um, Mike and I did go ahead and record our latest Watching 100 Movies episode, so that is posted on YouTube now, and should the audio podcast should be before too long. We talked about Sunset Boulevard and 2001: A Space Odyssey, both of which are great movies, and so if you feel like you need a little bit of a break from everything else going on to talk about some good movies, maybe check that out. In the meantime, I'll talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.